Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olamide Ogundele and you are welcome to Olamide's Thoughts. Ewo, it has been a minute. Emma Bino, Ibini Ojari Tom. Interpretation, I don't know. Today I am back with something that is very important for everybody because somebody once said something in this life. If the information you don't need it, someone else might need it. So even if you're not looking out for schools in the US or anywhere outside Nigeria or maybe Ghana or wherever you are watching from, then you can actually learn this for another person. All right, so we're going to be talking about how to choose schools in the US or maybe the UK or wherever you want to go and study, especially when you are an international student. So you want to make sure that you are crossing your T's and dotting all the I's. Okay, so yeah, moving on. The first thing I'm going to talk about is if you want to choose schools, I believe you want to look out for funded schools. All right. Well, you might probably have your money that you want to pay. Well, I know that for most schools in the UK, most of them you will still have to pay some amount, blah blah blah. You people study in the UK, you people have money. You are in fact, we need to come and investigate you people. Where are you guys seeing this money? Anywho, let me just move on. So I might focus majorly on the US because that's where I school, but you can actually apply this principle to other countries. So first thing you want to do, and just in case you are wondering, Kilomo yin won't let, what is she seeing? What is she looking at? Don't let Apoko kill you. It is my laptop. Are we fine? Yeah, you're fine. Now your mind is you like gossip. Anywho, yeah, so the first thing you want to do when you want to look out for schools is that you will Google the schools that are taking or that offer that course that you want in that country. So, for example, universities that offer chemistry in the United States, let them bring it out. Or some people would want to go through the stress of looking at the ranking of schools in the US, and depending on your qualification, some people will probably start from 50 downwards. Some people might say, no, I want to start from Harvard, 1 to 10 schools, all the best. And some people might say, no, my own is not 50. From the 100 school downwards, then I will start checking out for if they have my course. And sometimes I actually did that because I wanted some region in the US. So I actually looked for schools in each of those states. So depending on you, you can either search for the school ranking of schools and choose from that list the schools that you want to. So for example, let's say that having checked all the schools, I see Illinois State University is maybe 135. This is an example, 135. Then I put, after searching for Illinois State University, I put chemistry at the back. So if it asks Department of Chemistry, I would definitely say from my search. So I did that for some states that I would love to school. So depending on you, you can go straight up with universities that take this particular course. You can go straight with, oh, this is the state that I'm looking out for. Google the universities in that state, then start checking if they have your department. I usually tell people when it comes to looking out for schools, it is not beans. So don't say that somebody say it's stressful. I say it's stress. If it you think I'll be here if I did not go through that stress. So number one, you want to Google your schools. So while you are Googling the schools, what you want to do is you have to work with a notepad. What did I hear you say? No, I don't like notepad. No, my dear, you have to love notepad at this point if you want to leave your country and go to another country for schooling. So you have to, get what is this? Kene. So you have to get like a notepad and write the list of the schools that you want. I mean, as you're searching, okay, for example, Southern Illinois has chemistry, you put it down. Missouri State University has chemistry, you put it down. All right. So, and for me, what I do is I do my complete search. Once I search, and I see that that particular school has the course I want, I'm going to look for the graduate coordinator. Again, repeat after me. Graduate coordinator. Yeah, so look for the graduate coordinator, and I will just like click on his email address. It goes into my draft. All right, and in my draft on the subject, I'll just put Missouri State University or the name of that school, so that when I'm ready to start sending emails to the graduate coordinators, I'm not like, whose email is this, who's the hair? So on the subject, I already know that once I open the email, oh, this is for Missouri State University. The next thing you want to do when you're looking for schools is that after getting your notepad, make two columns. All right, make two columns. So why do we need these columns? First thing is because when you begin to mail the graduate coordinator, so that you'll be able to check which one has responded, or based on the coordinator's response, you're able to tell that, am I going on with this school or I'm canceling this school out? So by the time you get that done, you will now pick out all the schools that you have checked that you want to go on with. Again, in one of my videos that I'll probably put the link in the comment section, I already mentioned in that video that you have to ask specific questions. Questions like funding. Are you going to pay my school fees? Or maybe you have the money. Eh? That's, I'm not talking about you. You can afford to apply anyway. But you that you are looking for funds, it is your duty. In fact, it is your responsibility. If you don't do it, you are irresponsible. You have to ask that, please, excuse me, sir, excuse me, ma, are you going to pay my school fees? So yeah, you want to actually ask them, please, can I get any support or any form of funding, maybe through graduate assistantship teaching, research, what have you, you know. Then another thing is that along the line, when you ask all these questions, again, I mentioned in one of my previous video, go to LinkedIn, connect with people on LinkedIn and ask them questions. That way you'll be able to finalize that, oh, I think I can go for this school, I cannot go for this school. All right, so having checked everything in your, what's it called, having checked your notebook, saying, okay, I have asked the graduate coordinator all of the answers that it gave me in alignment with what I would love to do. Okay, I think I want to move on with this school, with this particular school. And when you hear from the graduate coordinator, hear from students in that school, especially international students. I'm not saying you should want to ask questions about the school and you are going there to ask a domestic student. They might not really understand. They don't really understand our struggle or where we are coming from or what exactly you're looking out for. You get, and most of the times, not everything that applies to them like really applies to you. Not because there's some sort of what's it called, division, or maybe no, it's just the truth. You are an international student, you are not like a citizen there, so you want to pay attention to rules that governs the international student also. So yes, that said, again, repeat after me. First thing, Google the schools. I mentioned the methods. Secondly, get a notebook. Thirdly, mail the graduate coordinators. Fourth, is it fourthly? Fortnight. What is that? Hey, Ola video. What was I saying? Number four, you want to what, I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh, number four, reach out to people on LinkedIn, people that are in that school, and ask them, how did you do it? How did you get your funds? Or maybe, are you not funded? Are you funded? Blah blah blah. Ask those questions. And number five, by the time you are sure that you want to move on with school, then write out the schools that you're moving on with, and write out all the requirements that the write out all the requirements that they need, all right, so that you don't miss out on anything. So that said, this is my simple advice for you on how to choose a school in the US or any other country. All right, so thank you so much for watching. If this is very useful to you, you want to do well to share and make sure this goes around to people that need it. All right, take care, guys. Bye.